Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. So today I'm going to talk about how we as a Sikh Panth are better as a minority rather than a majority. Right? I feel like as a Sikh and as a minority, we have more quality rather than quantity, right? Because Sikh is all about that's why we don't seek to convert anybody. We don't seek to make our Panth bigger. Whoever's a Sikh by heart, they can definitely convert. And we don't force anybody to stay. Right? So, in that case, that's why Sikhs are so low in number but so influential throughout the world. For example, that's why I as a Sikh prefer to be living in an area where there's not too much of us, and I'll get back to that. For example, if we look at Sikhs in Punjab are a majority population, right? I'm not saying that Sikhs are really bad there, but Sikhs in Punjab, if you look at the average Sikh in Punjab, it's not ideal. Let's compare the average Punjabi Sikh to the Sikhs that live in Haryana, Delhi, Himachal Pradesh, Rajasthan, right? Jammu Kashmir. Yeah, you move over to Pakistan, right? Afghanistan, you will not see a single Munna Sikh in Afghanistan, right? So the thing is, Sikhs we take more quality. When there's more hardships, you value your Sikhi more. If you're not discriminated, if you don't live in an area where you're not likely to face discrimination, you're not likely to stand out and everybody's like you, you won't actually feel the Sikhi, right? Hey, that's for my example. I stand out. You know, like Guru Gobind Singh Ji said, I'll give my Sikh a distinct and unique appearance which will stand out in millions. If I go to a place like Surrey, Brampton, South Hole ho jave, right? Yuba City, areas like these of high Sikh populations, you don't really feel that. You really don't feel that. And in a way, you represent more. You represent your community more. You're like, if I do something, it's gonna look bad on my community. That stands out a lot more, right? Being a Sikh in a small town, right? We Sikhs in small towns tend to love one another more, right? We're much closer. There's less internal conflict amongst each other, right? So in these situations, you can see why as Sikhs, we are meant to be a minority. We don't function well as a majority population, right? Maharaja Ranjit Singh's empire was 60% Muslim, 30% Hindu, and 10% Sikhs. Right? You have a couple other Buddhists, Jainis, right? Whatever in the mix too, in lower numbers, but we Sikhs have always functioned better as a minority of the population. If you look at India overall, even though Punjab Sikhs are not ideal, because Sikhs are a minority in India, they are very influential in what they do, right? So this is why when we Sikhs are a minority, our pyar, our connection, right? Our virtues as Sikhs are heightened as a minority rather than a majority, right? This video is not meant to offend anybody. Just speaking based off what I've seen, personal experiences, right? This is not to generalize. This is just to speak on the average, right? The average of what you see. And maaf karo if I said anything that offended anybody. That was not the intention of this video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would appreciate it. I talk a lot about Sikhi, working out, other motivational stuff that you may like. And make sure to leave a like. And I appreciate you guys too. And you guys take care. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.